day 6 of how I got conned out of over $2 million. So I'm in about 32,000 at this point with all of her crazy, and I'm done, right? I am 100% done. I tell her, no more money. We are done. I'm done giving you money. And of course, I probably didn't say this in the beginning, but her husband didn't know about this, and my husband didn't know about this. Previously, I had loaned a friend of mine like $400 here and there on these checks, and she'd write me a post-dated check. No big deal. Everything worked out fine. Well, one of the checks, for some reason, didn't clear, came back in the mail. He saw it, and he freaked out and was like, why are you loaning people money? And I said, oh, I'm just helping her out. She writes checks. It'll cover, no problem. He's like, don't ever do that again, or you and I will be divorced. And he was pretty pissed, so I figured he meant it. Well, of course, my friend, the ex-friend that conned me, she knew this story because, well, we had talked to each other about everything, and she also knew the friend that I had loaned the money to. So she already had me over a barrel because at this point, I'm $32,000 in, and if my husband finds out, I'm going to be divorced. And she says that she's going to be divorced too, which is how this whole thing started. So anyway, she goes on this rant on this travel club. She goes on these trips, and she tells me that she buys a $500 voucher, and when she goes on the trip, she gets a $1,000 Visa gift card, which she can withdraw from the ATM. And I'm like, yeah, that's great for you. Well, suddenly I get a message saying, hey, this awesome deal. I can buy a $6,000 voucher and get $12,000 back when I travel. And I just need you to give me $6,000. I'm like, no, in no uncertain terms, no. And she says, well, why not? And I said, because no one is giving you $12,000 to give them $6,000. I'm like, unless they're laundering money or they're working for a cartel or something. No, I'm not doing it. And then she says, but I already told them it was okay. I go, well, I don't care. Tell them it's not okay. And she said, no, they're already taking the money out and I can't stop it. And now my husband's going to see this $6,000 withdrawal. And if I don't have the money to cover it, he's going to start digging. And when he starts digging, he's going to see that you loaned me money. And he's going to go to your husband and we're both going to be divorced. So I need to have the money. Don't worry. It's legitimate. I've used it before and I've always gotten the money. It's completely legitimate. And I'm like, I don't want to do this, but what do? I'm going to be divorced. So I give her $6,000 thinking that I'm a complete idiot, but I have no choice but to give her the money. Then, oh my God, does it go insanely wild from here.